Welcome to the Weekly Challenge. My name is Tim Corey, and it's my goal to make learning C# easier. One of the ways learning C# becomes easier is through practice. In this video, I'm going to challenge you to evaluate the performance of various string appending methods. Now to get started, if you're on YouTube, follow the link in the description to go to the challenge lesson. This lesson is part of the Weekly Challenge course. There you can see and download this video, but also right below the video, you'll see the download for the instructions. Use this to get started. Now you may also notice there's another lesson right after this one that has a solution for this challenge. To get the solution for this challenge and every challenge I've ever issued, you'll need to subscribe to the course. When you do, every solution will unlock. You can download every video and all the source code. You'll also be set up to get the new challenge and solutions a bit early each week. You definitely don't need to purchase anything, but if you want the help and advice, the solutions are there for you. So let's look over the challenge sheet. Our goal is to test how much of a performance difference concatenating strings is versus using the string builder. Append the same string in each case. Test 500 times, 5,000 times, and 50,000 times. Okay? So you're going to append a string onto a string variable 500 times, 5,000 times, 50,000 times. You're going to do that, and then you're going to compare the same string appending, but using string builder instead of just appending the string normally. The end result should look something like this, where notice we have 500 reps, 5,000 reps, and 50,000 reps, and the time it took them, and then the same thing for string builder and the different reps. Now your times will be different, and that's okay. But just make sure that you are testing for all three different scenarios for both appending text and also using a string builder. Now once you've conquered that, move on to the bonus challenge, which is a little more complicated, but a little more real world as well. I want you to make a test harness that accepts an action method. Use it to test strings like in above, and also to test the performance of decimal versus double. Now that, instead of doing 500, 5,000, and 50,000, I want you to do 500,000 and 5 million records. So 500,000 and 5 million, because it takes a lot larger number to get anything significant back. Okay, so the big key here in the bonus though is that action method. So you're going to create one method with all your test information, and then that method's going to take in a method to run, to test. Okay, so you should only have your test stuff written once, and then you just pass methods to it and say, how long does this one take? How long does this one take? And that method should take in all the different iteration numbers you want to test at once. So have an array of some type of the iterations you want to do. Like in above, the 500, 5,000, 50,000 you pass in, or down here, 500,000 and 5 million. The results should look like this, where we have this, the double test, the decimal test, where we're testing 500,000 and 5 million for double, and the same for decimal. And this is using that test harness. We're passing in a method to our test method, and it's returning back how long it takes to run it 500,000 times versus 5 million times, versus decimal, same thing. Okay? You got it? I hope so. Good luck and happy coding.